Hey, collective. Hope you guys are doing really well today. All right, gonna get you guys a collective reading. So this will be a general collective as always. Please only take what resonates and leave the rest. Thank you guys as always for all of your likes, subscribes, and shares to the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. Let's see. I'm a little loose sage burning, so trying to keep it even. It's a little lopsided. Okay, Spirit, what are the initial messages for the collective today, please? See what Spirit wants you to know. Confidence. Okay. So maybe feeling very confident. Maybe you are experiencing a lift in terms of confidence. I do see the numbers 42 and 24 here as well. Aw, love. It's beautiful. Okay. Maybe someone's confidence is lifting in terms of a love situation. This could be something new or something. Oh, wow. This is someone actually who may be a bit fragmented, though. I'm going to put this right over here. I do think I'm going to pull another one. Or this could have been someone who was feeling very fragmented in a situation, perhaps in the past here, or walking into love situations. Maybe they lacked confidence in that area, or we're not getting into the healthiest of things. We do have a High Priestess of Water here. So we could have a water sign or someone who definitely uses the water element to potentially create in some fashion or to manifest in some fashion. I don't know if this is you or someone who you are dealing with here. Could obviously be a water sign, okay? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio as well. Okay. Or this could be you. Somebody is definitely feeling more confident, I think, in when it comes to matters of love. So I don't know if it's feeling coming out of a fragment energy, perhaps to, if this is you in this High Priestess of Water energy, to be able to just kind of move forward in a healthier manner to create the things that you want, right? From a healthier perspective, I definitely am leaning towards that fragmented card because I feel it. There could have been a lot of fragmented energy in a past relationship. Okay, now I'm being directed. So that might actually be clearing out a little bit. Honestly, this could be someone looking at another person like this. This is a person that went into a situation very fragmented, I feel like, in the past. And I think they may have done, it feels to me like there may be some healing that has actually taken place. There's someone who's been trying to gather themselves in a sense. Almost like what I'm really getting is almost like someone is trying to restructure. Okay, so I'm getting so many hits. This is crazy. Okay, slow down. All right, so I definitely feel, I don't know. So I definitely don't think that this is a person that you're talking to. Okay, you're not talking to this person, whoever it is, because I definitely feel like someone here is alone. Okay, by themselves. I get the words reconstructing, which seems like a very, just a strange way to describe this, but I feel like someone's been trying to reconstruct themselves in a sense. I want to say to be what you want, to be what you need. So this could be someone who also watches you or knows what you deserve, obviously, and they want to come, they want to be able to meet your expectations. Discover your life purpose is coming out. You may have actually discovered your life purpose. This could be someone who has actually seen this within you. Now, if this is you that was in that fragmented state and now you're finally to a space where you feel very balanced in this High Priestess of Water energy, that's also a card that's very magical, right? So this is someone who knows how to create, knows how to manifest within their life, but they also have a softness, a sweetness, a very highly intuitive side to them as well. They may be watching you. You could obviously be Okay, and this queen, or I'm sorry, and this high priestess of water energy, they could very well be watching you. And by the way, this could be a high priestess of water as well. Just take it as it resonates. There are no high priests in this particular deck. So maybe someone has seen that you have perhaps discovered your life purpose, or you've been moving. I just feel like you've changed so much. Like I'm looking at a person that has really changed their life so much, and now I have to kind of reconstruct to myself to be the person you want me to be, the person you need me to be, something like that. Yeah, somebody's going through some kind of healing here. I also feel a lot of sadness for some reason. Why am I getting sadness? This person actually, look how she's holding her hands, okay? All of the energy, you see the light between the hands as well. Someone here may very well be a healer. But I feel like someone is sad because there may be a lot of time and space between two people, but also I think there's been a lot, okay, so a lot more delays than was anticipated. Okay. Anticipated. That's an interesting word to use. So maybe somebody had some kind of plan, or maybe the plan was to go away, to get some things done, to better themselves, especially financially. And some more things just began to really come up. Somebody's having a hard time is what I'm feeling here. A difficult time maybe with some of their own healing, but also with the space and distance between you and this person is what I'm feeling. Maybe they're trying to have some kind of faith that they can bring something together. There's something about the way that you have moved through this process, the way that you have really expanded in your own right. I think that I want to use the term terrifying. So it's exciting to this person, respected, I think, in terms of how this person is viewing you, but also it can be terrifying. So I really do think you could very well be like night and day from how this person originally knew you. So this has got to be, it does say love. Now, love can encompass a lot of things. For most of you, I'm going to say this is someone who you've probably been with in a romantic sense, or maybe even thought about them in a romantic sense, but it could also potentially be familial, maybe platonic as well. Definitely get a very strong hint that someone here is a healer and may use that. Someone could be looking at you as that, but someone feels, and because you're standing so strong here, and you may be, that may be your life purpose. You may be using that to actually heal others in some way, shape, or form. This is so crazy because the hits I'm getting is like they treated you so differently in the past, and I really feel it's almost like either you were a different person or they misjudged you in some sense. And look at this. They misjudged you in some sense and could have treated you just like anyone else or everyone else that maybe they had dealt with in the past. This person's in love with you now. Wow. Okay, this person is in love with you now, and they're terrified because look at this. You have so much self-love. You have discovered so much self-love within yourself, and you've learned how to really nurture that. I feel like in yourself here, and because I think they're having all these feelings now, it's almost like, how do I come towards that? You know what I'm saying? How do I approach this person now? So yeah, I think you may have actually, you could have also, this could be a little bit mirroring as well. It's kind of my feeling even as I start to say this. I think you were both in a bit of fragmented energy here in the past. Someone has really revamped and changed themselves here. And perhaps someone has watched this. You could have completely cut things off, I feel like, kind of with this person, or cut some kind of communication or contact, maybe with multiple people here as you were doing your own healing. This is a full-on rediscovery process here of oneself. But somebody, whoever's been watching this is kind of in awe is what I feel. I feel like they're kind of in awe of the courage that it took to do that, and also the changes. I do feel like someone feels like they either harshly judged you or really misgauged you. Again, I'm going to go back to however this person was behaving. We'll let the cards speak, but however this person was behaving in the past could have been conducive with how they you know, treated other people in their life. And now this person could be looking at you as quite different. Look, they can't take their eyes off of you. Look at this card. She's just doing her own thing here, not really paying attention. And this person cannot stop looking at them. All right. So they've watched you. They've watched you really evolve. Yeah, they've watched you evolve and just develop so much self-love for yourself. And I think it's just really shining through at this time. So I think you have someone here deeply in their feels. That's what I'm getting. I feel like someone's really in their feels here. I got the term a minute ago, maybe terrified. Maybe they're terrified to even walk towards you, or how do they approach someone like you at this point? Because you're very different than your little moment in time together is what I'm getting. For some of you, you may even have very strong boundaries with this person, but you may also come across as really courageous. I don't know if maybe you let someone get away with a lot in the past or something like that, and now they see that was a mistake. You know what I'm saying? That they see your strength and they didn't see that before. Something along those lines. Let's keep going. Spirit, tell me about this person that is coming towards the collective here, or obviously quite in love with the collective here. What is this about? There's a card, I think it's in one of my angel decks, that says your self-love makes you attractive to others, or something along those lines. Yeah, this person's stressed out over this situation. Really, really in their head. But makes you more attractive to others, and I really feel that way. There's something about this strength that you've stepped into. You may even be in a bit of solitude as well, but also about your gifts. I don't know why am I feeling this freaking out energy, though? Is it because of the discovery of these emotions? Like these emotions won't go away, or... Let me see what happened here, because now I have to, because I'm getting such a strong emotion from this person, and I'm trying to figure out, well, why wouldn't you just approach them? But yeah, see, this person's gaining a new perspective here, and probably some sense of self-acceptance for themselves. It may not be something that they did before. Yeah, they're watching you. They're definitely watching you. I think that they have felt very restless about this situation. Okay, a lot of stress around it, very much so in their head. But they're trying to get, remember I said reconstruct earlier. I think they're getting a new perspective, or trying to get a new perspective in terms of what this situation is for them, how they feel. As they watch you in this Page of Swords energy, okay? This person is receiving, whatever they're watching, they're receiving some kind of clarity and potentially some kind of breakthrough as it relates to you. Yeah, but look, I'm telling you, look at that. This person is really grieving. They know what they've lost here. Okay, so there's an elephant here, an elephant. Maybe there is an elephant in the room here that needs to be addressed, actually. When I was saying, why are they terrified? Remember I immediately stopped and was like, I don't know, let me let the cards, because something seems off, and there's got to be some kind of elephant in the room that needs to be addressed. Actually, maybe that is why I came out saying that. But there's an element here of someone feeling very sad, but a lot of disappointment over what they, gave up. Okay, so what they gave up, or maybe what they tried to walk from. What they didn't see, I feel like, in the past here. Oh, God. Wow. Yeah, what they didn't see was that you could be emotional fulfillment for them, that you were actually their wish fulfillment here. That you brought them a lot of satisfaction. I think this person may have actually treated this kind of casually, potentially in the past. They might have been a little reckless, perhaps, with your emotions, or maybe just discounted it altogether, maybe wrote it off as a friendship. I think this person may have actually had other people around or other things going on where they didn't take it as seriously as they should have, and now this person is seeing you as some kind of wish fulfillment here. I have a little concern about this person because they could tend to be a little on the arrogant side, maybe smug even. That may have actually gotten the best of them in the past and clouded their vision as well. Very prideful. What else, Spirit, for this person? Thinking about the collective here. Okay, hang on. This card was trying to flip, so I'm going to take it. Oh, the High Priestess. Look at that. Yeah, you may not even know that any of this is going on here. All right, this could definitely be hidden here from you in the High Priestess energy, but I do think this person is trying to gain some kind of wisdom as it relates to you. They may be trying to learn from you in a sense too, but certainly also tune into their intuition. I just got a weird hit from the side here intuitively. This person is definitely trying to become more spiritual, trying to learn something from you because they've watched a transition in you. I feel like they think it was fast. So this may have been something that actually happened very fast here. Temperance card. Yeah, because they want to have some kind of balance, I feel like, with you, okay? They're definitely trying to find the meaning in their life here with this Temperance card. That's very much an Earth Angel card. This could be you as well. This could be how they're thinking of you, highly intuitive, very balanced, okay? Even an Earth Angel of sorts. They know that you're their wish fulfillment. I think they're beating themselves up that they missed that before, whatever they were doing before. I feel like they absolutely missed that. They can't stop... They cannot stop watching you. Okay, I wanted to relight that. Okay, so what's coming up here then? What's coming up then for the collective? Wow, look at this. 10 of coins for you guys. You're very much so standing in your power at this time. It looks like you're moving towards a time of a lot of financial stability, number one. You could be... Let me get some more cards. I mean, some of you guys could be building a new life here. This could also involve a new partner or maybe just focusing on yourself and building your own generational wealth here. I definitely see a lot of stability here as well. Look at this. Rapid action, movement, quick decisions. You could very well have someone who wants to talk to you. Okay, someone who could very well want to move towards you, but also I feel like you are moving ahead. In some sense, I mean, come on. You have a lot of good cards here. Yeah, you could definitely be moving ahead yourself, okay? You could be moving ahead in your career, in your life. There could be a lot of travel. There could be a lot of projects that are definitely going on. Okay, I don't know why I'm feeling even around the house, something like that. You guys could be remodeling or doing a lot of different things. Maybe even some investments here, okay? You're very grounded, I think, in practicality at this time. You're feeling very stable about your life, maybe enjoying the creature comforts, your own security that you've built for yourself. Look at this. You cannot make it up. You're very much so single. Okay, you could be spending a little too much money at this time, but still, I mean, honestly, it looks like you have plenty that is coming in. I love this Queen of Coins because she's very nurturing and loving and very centered in her own life, right? She's very grounded. She is an earth sign here. All right, but this right here indicates to me that you're really loving the life that you've built for yourself, and honestly, you're enjoying not just your freedom, because we can be with someone else and actually feel free. I think sometimes when I say freedom, people are like, oh, they don't want to be involved. That's not it, okay? But you do want to know that you have a certain amount of autonomy and stuff like that when you're in a relationship. Like, I don't need to be glued at the hips of somebody, but I know a lot of people, I believe there's a term for that, codependent. But a lot of people need that. But I'm just saying, you love what you've built for yourself, and you're really enjoying, I think, the life that you've been able to make for yourself, the comforts that you've been able to bring yourself, but also the self-love, I think, is really bringing out an aspect of you that has you enjoying just everything. So it's not just about materialism by far. You can see in this particular card, this woman is really enjoying. She has a bird on her hand. She has all of this beautiful land and mountains around them. You might be a big nature person as well. You might find that very grounding, very healing for yourself. And you're just enjoying yourself is what I feel. You're very comfortable, I think, with the life that you've been able to build for yourself. Even if you don't have a lot of money, that doesn't have anything to do with it. This is about, although this person obviously can manifest, all right, but it's about the life she manifested. I don't know if you guys ever read Louise Hay, You Can Heal Yourself, or I used to listen to her This is CDs when they were around, but I used to listen to that in my car quite a bit, and just the affirmations. And she had a very powerful perspective on, here, I'm going to put this out real quick. She had a very powerful perspective on things. And one of the things that she always said was, her house looked like, everybody would look at her house and say, oh my God, this is like a dream. And she said, yeah, because that's the way. She would not talk first of all, Louise Hay didn't talk anything or entertain anything that was not really of the highest vibe, okay? Because she, and her story is amazing, what she came from. But she did that because she felt like that lended to her creation in life, which is true, right? And so when you walked into her home in her life, it was like a fairy tale. And she would talk about, that's because that is the way she positioned herself. She only spoke good things into being. She only focused on the things that she wanted in life. And because of that, she was so comfortable in her life, and everybody else was just mystified by it. But it's true. I mean, we are the creators of, our life. We're never taught that, but it's important to know. So you may actually have someone there that is trying to come into your life at this time. This is somebody who's clearly been watching you. Okay. I think this is someone who is trying to figure out, they're very curious, I think, about you. I think they devote a lot of mental energy to you for sure. This person can feel very restless about what they're seeing. You notice this person is actually looking back at this Nine of Coins energy. They're trying to figure you out. They're trying to figure out if you're happy. They're definitely looking at a lot of changes or some kind of evolving that you're doing here. This person's in love. I can tell you they're feeling a lot of love for you. I feel like they're coming in a very romantic way as well, romantic feelings, maybe sharing a bit of one's heart here. This person can be a little idealistic though, because it is in that night energy, so you have to kind of watch that. Sometimes people can be overwhelmed with emotions, but in the night energy, they don't always follow through, so just remember that. You definitely want someone to be practical. I mean, I know that this person stays in their head quite a bit because I can see it here in this Page of Swords energy. So they might be coming through offering something, in terms of definitely perhaps making up, unless this is a new person, but I feel like this could be a new admirer. Actually, we'll get some more cards to see, but if it's a new admirer, honestly, this person's in love with you. I have to think it's someone, or I feel like it's someone who maybe you have a fragmented past with, okay? Maybe you were both kind of in that energy. Three of Wands. It could be someone definitely that's at a distance or needs to travel to get to you. This is someone who is definitely looking ahead at this time, okay? They want to have some kind of rapid growth here, some kind of expansion is what I'm feeling. Oh, wow, look at this. Five of Swords, but it's actually in the reverse. This is a person who has a desire to forgive and to reconcile. Definitely someone from the past. So you guys could have had a lot of conflict in your life before, okay? Or there could have been a lot of other people as well, outsiders here, that was creating some kind of conflict that was in your life before. And it could have created a lot of issues for the two of you. Wow, okay. So someone has definitely seen you massively glow up is what I'm feeling here. Very stable, very grounded, very much a person of value. Why do I feel like as well? I don't know. I'm going to look into that and see, because I definitely don't want to diminish anyone else this person's been with. But I'm going to tell you, you're different from who they've been with. Okay, the way you handle yourself, the way you handled this whole situation, I feel, regardless of what you decide to do with that. How intuitive you are, I think gifted you are, how you really embraced your healing and turned it. I feel like, honestly, I'm definitely dealing with someone who reinvented themselves. That's what I feel. So you're coming across as very strong, very much so in your power, very grounded, almost magical in a sense. Okay, someone who has a lot going on here. Could have a lot of balls in the air here, quite literally. Okay, a lot of businesses, a lot of projects. Or maybe you're just growing, okay, here within yourself, but you seem very good with yourself, very grounded, very loving with yourself here. So what is the outcome, Spirit? Oh, wow. We do have a Three of Swords here. I think initially I think this is what the discussion will be about. Okay. Somebody comes towards you all loving, and especially if you have a past with them, regardless of how much you healed, you may very well wish to have a conversation about that, or maybe they wish to have a conversation with you regarding that. Maybe they're saying to you, this is the way I behaved, the way that I did. Okay, I was still hanging on to something, you know, I was still grieving something, whatever. Or maybe they also want to talk to you about, now I'm seeing this as heartbreak, but honestly, I'm almost seeing it as I'm going into the energy of the card like a deceit. Okay, so maybe there was another person, or maybe there was some kind of deceit that you perceived, or that was real, very real in the relationship, in the situation. Yeah, hang on one second. So some things definitely need to be illuminated in this situation here with the Sun card here, because someone wants to have some kind of joy, some kind of success here. I feel like somebody here might be either leaving another situation. They might be planning to leave. So the two could tell me that they're planning. So maybe they have not made a decision. I feel like they're making a decision though. They might be leaving. Oh, wow. Yeah, definitely. They could be leaving another situation here. Okay, leaving a home. They could have left I don't know if they were in some kind of other relationship here. Certainly doesn't have to be. I think this person wants some kind of change here. You notice that they have that. I don't know, is that the moon or the globe? I don't even know. When I first looked at it, I definitely looked at it as like the globe, because that's what it looks like. But so where am I looking? So this person's looking to change, and I feel like this is kind of a big change. I don't know if they need to go somewhere far away, or if they're just kind of, you know, where do I want to go? Where do I want to start over at? This person may be doing a real deep dive or evaluation too, I feel like, of their own life and what they want to do with it, and who they find to be an important part of their life. That, again, they could have lived a very superficial lifestyle in the past. I know that we see that from time to time, but it's because they were coming off, I think, in this very fragmented energy. This is not a person without their ambitions, okay? I feel like this is definitely a person that has a lot of ambition. They are very diligent, okay, in terms of getting what they want. I think someone here may want to make some kind of investment here. All right, they may desire to invest in a situation here. That's what I feel. This person may want to, I feel like they've been learning from you. This is very much a student card to me as well. I don't know if you guys may have you could have a child together as well, or they may, I don't know if them leaving, maybe that's part of the decision. I don't know if they're leaving a home as well that may have an earth sign child in it. Or maybe they want to talk to you about that. Maybe they want to tell you about that. Maybe this is what's getting illuminated. It's almost like, this is what I was going through. You know, it could have been what they were going through, having to leave that, didn't want to make a decision to do so. Or how they hurt you because they were actually involved. Wow. Okay, so maybe they were actually involved in another situation here and stayed in it for a child. I don't know why I'm getting that. Yeah, I guess so. They were. I think this person could have been married. All right. The Empress in reverse, definitely not my favorite card here. Maybe this is something that they're trying to leave here. I say stories like this because I really want someone to be free and clear. I see the Ace of Cups here on the bottom. This person has not stopped. When I tell you how thick this energy is in terms of how they're watching you, I can't, like, I almost feel, I don't want to use the term obsession because we use it all the time, but I feel that a fixation when it comes to you and as they're watching you. So somebody may also feel like they could have made the wrong decision in a sense, but I feel like they're in the house with some kind of, or they got involved or were involved. This could have been a long-term thing for all I know, with some kind of Empress in reverse here. So definitely someone heavily codependent, very smothering, very excessive in their neediness is what I'm feeling. But there was also a sense of selfishness for this person. I get a sense that this person would have done anything to keep another person, or to keep your person that is trying to come in, that wants to make this decision, kind of stuck, and has done that. But the issue is there's so much love here. This person has figured out who's had their heart here. So either they made a quick decision over a child. Maybe this was decision. Maybe they had someone here who was pregnant and they moved towards this person. Okay, and only to figure out this was not what they want, and their love, their heart has been somewhere else. Oh, that hurts even saying that. 8 of Coins. Yeah, look, this is somebody who wants to really, they want to work through things here. They definitely want to work through things here, okay? They want to work it out. They want to put in the work on this. They feel like this is the direction that they should be going through. The 8 of Coins, of course, to me is like building a masterpiece, right? And we've already saw the 10 of Coins down here in yours, which is like a lifelong legacy. This is someone who believes they're supposed to be with you, or that they could be with you for 20, 30, 40 years, you know, whatever, for the long haul. Okay, so tell me about this Empress then, because I need to know what is happening here. Yeah. Okay, what else? Yeah, see, this is somebody this person had a family with. This Empress in reverse is somebody that this person was in some kind of family with this 10 of Cups energy, okay? This person could have came, it's funny because I'm feeling like this person's having to like do like a show of strength here, have a lot of courage when it comes to this situation. So I'm wondering if maybe it's been like a long-term situation. I don't like it that the Empress is in reverse, honestly, because that talks a lot about her character. But I feel like they've been in this situation for a long time. Look at this, yeah, but they just have too many unresolved issues here. I feel like this person has been really resistant some kind of transition here. And there's a lot of emotional baggage, I feel like, in this situation here. When I'm going to go back to that Strength card, because I feel like there's some stronghold, or they're trying to keep some stronghold on your person. So they may actually still be in this situation or trying to leave this situation. The problem is there's too much water under the bridge. Somebody's not really willing to really heal. They just want to keep, it looks to me like they want to have the person there. So maybe it is about a child in some sense. Yeah. And I feel like, I don't know why, but this person may actually, the Empress in reverse may very well have other people that are involved in this. Like I said, it's a family situation. I don't think, I guess it could be a mother too. I don't know if it's a mother as well. I guess it could be a mother too, or a family situation, or it could be a wife, okay? Yeah, there's definitely too much water under the bridge. And I honestly, I don't even know that there's attraction here. Maybe there is. I don't feel a lot of emotion. I shouldn't say attraction. Attraction can be there without emotional stability. I don't feel a great deal of emotional stability here. Yeah, look at this. This is coming to an end. I think somebody here has figured out who they love, where they want to be, maybe who they need to be with. They could have been in a long-term situation. I don't really know. They could have merged families in some sense. There could definitely be a child involved. Maybe you didn't know about this. If it applies to you, it may very well not apply to you. But I think there's been so much water under the bridge in a particular situation, so much unresolved stuff here, so many issues that are unresolved. I feel a lot of jealousy as well for some reason. I also feel someone may not have been faithful, and this could have definitely been your person here, maybe the other one. But somebody has had some kind of awakening here. And I feel also there's a time of reckoning that is actually coming here. All right, judgment is definitely being called on this situation. I definitely feel somebody is waking. Okay, look at that. This card is so powerful to me. Somebody is definitely awakening to their feelings for another, to a person that they've been watching so strongly, to someone who they have a lot of very devout and deep love for, that they feel is more in alignment with them. I do think someone's trying very hard to have some kind of stronghold. I don't know what that means. The child, you know, maybe they're just opposed to it, maybe religion, maybe pulling in family members. I'm not really sure what it is over this person, though. Your person could also be exercising a lot of strength and confidence too, to kind of get out of this. I don't think they can see a life without you in it. Honestly, I think somebody wants to talk to you about these things that I just discussed. here. Okay, this is going to have to come out into the open. There's a lot of love here. There's a lot of overflowing love. So they may come in. It may seem like love bombing, but I think that there's more like, I just need to get this out. You're going to, even if they don't say it, you're going to see it. I almost feel like a puppy dog in a sense. Yeah, so this person is absolutely awakening. I said earlier, somebody could be becoming more spiritual, and I heard restructuring their life or reconstructing themselves, and that could also be part of the judgment, right? That could be a breaking down of who they were to really build them back up in spirit, right? So it could certainly be that as well. Let's get some different cards and see what we can get here. Let's pull these. And I apologize if y'all can hear that too, because there's just a... there's a tornado watch until like 7 or something like that. I want to say it's like 3 or somewhere around there, thanks to our time change last night. So I think we've already, or I thought we saw the worst of it because it was really nasty about an hour and a half ago. We'll see what happens. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell me in terms of this situation for my collective, please? Yeah. It could be a house full of people, or there may be some discussion here in terms of somehow, yeah, look at this, in terms of somehow some family, somebody may be talking divorce here, getting divorced, getting other family members even involved, but there's definitely a talk that's going on here, and a house may be involved in terms of how someone gets out of a house, they could be losing a house perhaps. I'm wondering if this person actually even works, or maybe they're fully dependent in this Empress in reverse. Sometimes that can indicate to me someone who's also like, you know, staying at home, which is fine, but do they have the finances to be able to do that? I don't know why I feel like your person could have been involved with them for a little while, and if that is the case, they may also be thinking about this, but I think a lot of people are actually discussing this because look, this all right, this person's not going to let go of you. I think it's just that simple, okay? Their thoughts are elsewhere. They could be having this discussion in the family room regarding this. Family room is where the discussions are going towards. Let me keep seeing. I'm going to keep throwing these because this could also be them talking to you in the family room. I think someone is vehemently against this, and it could be maybe this main female. Yeah, it could be this main. So they're talking to this main female here. And I feel like others as well in this family room regarding maybe the house, regarding their feelings. I think she knows. She already knows where this person's heart is. She might be watching you too, actually. Yeah, look at this. Wealthy man here. I don't know if your person is wealthy. I don't know if this is indicating to me what I just said just a moment ago. Somebody else may go out and do the work. They may be the breadwinner. Someone else may be perhaps even a stay-at-home mom. So that's a big decision. Yeah, look at this. Somebody could be spending a lot of time as well at work, or maybe this is a discussion too about someone going to work again to be able to afford that. Oh, heavens. This could also be telling them that they want to put in the work somewhere else, you know, with someone here that they can't seem to get off their mind, someone who has captured their heart in a sense. Look at this. You can't freaking make it up. Adjudication at the end. Somebody could be going through a divorce right now. All right, yeah, because somebody here wants a change. You see that they're packing. You see all the suitcases in there, right? Somebody is packing up to actually leave here. All right. They could have a whole, I see here expectation, I see community, and I see distant horizons, and then I see a mature woman here. Okay, this person could be moving. They could have some kind of expectation about the life they want, or they could be ironing out with this adjudication here regarding some kind of expectations here, all right, of what they're going to do, especially if they're a wealthy man, right? I don't know if this person is also changing their work as well, but I feel like there's definitely a change. There's definitely a moving out. I always see that with this card. This is not just a change. I always see kind of a move. There's got to be some kind of move that's taking place as well here, or packing up and going somewhere. They may know that whoever they're moving towards as well, you, I'm going to say, has some kind of expectation of how they're going to be or what they need to be like. And this is why they've been trying to restructure themselves in a sense, or reconstruct themselves. Okay, I don't know if this is someone you know from the community, or I feel like a lot of something about the community. All right, so the community, this could be other people that are just involved in this, or maybe their change will impact a community in some sense. Okay, but look, distant horizons here. I definitely think that someone here is looking at long term. Okay, they're looking at long term here. We also have the mature woman here. Okay, in courtship. This person wants to move towards someone else. I mean, it's crystal clear to me. Somebody wants to move towards someone else who they feel like they need to court. It could very well be this mature woman here. Certainly someone who they know will have certain expectations and they really have to prove themselves to. But they feel like this is what they want here for the long term. Even knowing that it can take them, you know, a while to kind of get maybe back in this person's good graces. I think they're willing to kind of go the distance here. Could have been a long time too since they've seen this mature woman or whoever this person is that they're moving towards here, but they definitely know that they want to court this other person because they have, I mean, I have 3 cards of love here and I have a bunch of cards of thinking about the other person. I mean, this person's not only not escaped their attention, they can't stop watching them. So that just, honestly, that is really just inciting, I think, more of these feelings. Let me see if I can get some messages and then we'll wrap it up. So somebody is definitely trying to handle things the right way. And maybe that's also the expectation. If you were with this person, you knew that they were married. They know you will not deal with them if they are still married, if they have not wrapped up all of their stuff, if it's not behind them. And probably if they haven't changed themselves, depending on how they come out. I know that they have a lot of grief about how they misgauged you in some way. And maybe even how they came at you before. So I think those are also things they're doing. Yeah, I'm making plans. First card out. It's so clear. What else, Spirit? Yeah, they're very anxious, I feel, about all the things that are going on. And maybe just the changes as well that are happening. It says our eye contact is insane. That might stick out to some of you guys if you have really good eye contact or enjoy looking in each other's eyes. They feel like they want you to know that they have good intentions. What else, Spirit? I can't stop thinking about you. I'm telling you. Honestly, you might have a visitor soon. That's what I'm feeling. If this is your reading, you may definitely have some kind of visitor soon. They may want to move in, honestly, or get a place together. They do want to talk to you, I think, about everything that took place here. They know that, you know, I think they can't imagine a life without you. It's almost like, well, I can't imagine not having you in my life, so I've got to do something. They say, trust me. I think this person's done some work on themselves, and they have, yep, the changes are real. I'm telling you, they've done some work on themselves, and I think they've tried to figure a lot of things out. This could be your twin. You know, I don't see anything to indicate that, but I'm feeling for some of you, because I feel the connection is very deep. It doesn't have to be, of course, but it's very deep. So if you've went through all of these changes and someone has seen that, you have quite obviously impacted them from a very likely, I would say, from an energetic level as well. All right, this is a person that wants you to trust them. The changes are definitely real with them. I think even with them, my feeling is they probably went back and forth because it did require a lot from them. A lot of evaluation, a lot of really kind of looking at their own life, seeing where they are with it. You know, and obviously if they've been with someone for a long time, it could have definitely been a situation where they were like, you know, I'm loyal to this person, or, you know, we have families that are intertwined. I don't want people to get hurt, that sort of thing right there. But at the end of the day, I think they're ready to roll. That's what I get here. I'm going to get one more card and let's wrap it up. Yeah, you were so unexpected. So I definitely think that you came out of nowhere. Okay, so they didn't expect to feel this way. They could, honestly, y'all could have had a one-night stand or something like that. It certainly does not have to be, but for some of you, that will probably resonate. Or maybe a few nights stand and then boom, that was over. That's because they went back to who they were with. All right, and you may have known that anyway. You may have obviously picked that up intuitively and just left it alone. All right, so let's get these and let's wrap it up. Very positive, incredibly positive, actually. couple more cards. Wrap it up for the collective, please. Yep, anchor. Somebody is trying to bring in some sense of stability. They want to be stable with you. They want to show you they can be stable, okay? This person could have been very stubborn, okay, before. They didn't want to make any changes. They were very kind of set, I think, in their ways. But honestly, that is the card. The card literally says fixed. This could obviously be a fixed sign as well. But this person could feel like they want to be consistent in your life this time. They weren't before because they're looking at long term, okay? The anchor is about being with something a long time. Okay, yeah, look. Didn't I say I think somebody's about to have a visitor? There it is, right there, writer. You're about to get some kind of messages, movement. Somebody could be looking for you, quite honestly. We see someone here going through the mountains and stuff on a search, okay? Somebody could definitely be looking for you as well, but somebody is on the move is what I feel. So you're going to be, somebody's definitely going to be taking some kind of action towards you because they want some kind of reunion. Look at that with the garden. How beautiful. All right. Yeah, this is somebody who's going to try and make it happen. They might try and bump into you in some kind of crowd or something like this. But more importantly, I feel like somebody's about to walk through that door here. And I think it's going to be a very different vibe for them because this may not be a person who, this is a person that has changed is what I feel. Because I don't think this is a person that, like I almost feel like somebody that may follow, I don't even want to say the rules because I feel like a bit of a risk taker, but it could definitely be, maybe they've just been in kind of this structured lifestyle where they've just kind of went, okay, this is my life. You know what I'm saying? I have to kind of make the best out of it, but I feel like they're coming out of that for sure. They're going to, this is my life, and so I'm going to take control of my life. It's that kind of attitude there. Yeah, and there may be a little bit of doubts and hesitation here about what they're doing because they don't know how you're going to behave here or how you're going to receive them. They're just very unclear about that, okay? And plus there's a lot, I think, going around their life too. They could be losing money or at least come into some kind of structured settlement that could be costing them quite a bit here. All right, but they know that they have to make a choice here. They're at this crossroads here, and they know that they want to step up and be a leader, okay? Protect you is what I'm getting, and bring some kind of stability to your life, all right? Because I don't think they did that before, and they know that you deserve that, all right? Okay, guys, I'm going to leave it right there. Absolutely beautiful reading for you guys today. I'm glad to see this. So if it resonates, don't forget to hit the like button, comment if you like. I will see you guys very soon. Have a good one.